So I just posted a live stream. You couldn't hear anything because my bad. Alright, so it's late. I'm gonna just play. This is what I come up with. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna try to kind of update you by watching this picture in picture. Alright, here we go. There's not any sound, so I'm gonna try to do the jokes. I actually only had one joke. It was a good joke too. And I guess I need to clean my window again. You know, I might just paid very close attention to the window there. I said, "Oh, hey guys." Acted like I didn't see you, but I saw you. You were there the whole time. The video was titled, well, Here Comes Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights, right? Something like that. Literally going crazy, I think. So basically, right here, I think I'm real slick, talking about how, I don't really remember, to be honest. Well, actually, yeah, I do. I was saying that this was a snapshot, snap grab. We were going to go over some things off of Facebook, and then we were going to go over some stuff off of MTG stocks. And then I said that it was supposed to start at 9. I think it was like 10:30, and then I was talking about how I spent way too much time on this thing. It is like the Twilight Zone here on Natural State Inversion. To be honest, I wouldn't expect this from any other channel other than Natural State Inversion. We're inverting the algorithm here. So what I would like to say is, for all my videos and whatnot, the closest I've ever been to Wall Street was when there was a literal wall, like a wall from a bedroom on a street. It was after the tornado came through down there by the green tire, and I'm pretty sure that it got the green tire that time, but it happens, and I think that they repainted it and it's not green anymore. So but I think what we did was we looked at some Facebook stuff here. This was from a guy named Thomas Swan. And after many hours of 3D printing later, my deck carrier is finally finished. Go check that out. Thomas Swan 3D printed this stuff. You can see he holds it upside down, shakes it about, and you literally, it's a top loader. How cool is that? That's very cool. So yeah, so we'll skip ahead a little bit. Right here, basically, when I took a look, you think about it. Wednesday night, you got Heroes and Legends that puts out their midweek deal. MTG Moxman's always putting out his stuff. Same with Matt Casper Mage. Folks are getting their dose today. So, with that being said, the night of, MTG Stocks has given us a good insight. If you notice, all running across the top of the screen, you got percentages going up. Right now, there's a lot of antiquities, or not antiquities, but Arabian Nights cards going up. So there's also some double feature, Innistrad double feature cards that have gone up. But I tried to make mention that the cards that I had mentioned the times before were the Kasurigama, and let's see if we can get to that. So you can see the Mishra's Factory, and that's, you can see that 487% increase is not real. It's too high to be organic. Be very weary, it says. So it's gone up to $700 after it was at 120. Doesn't seem very real. So let's see here. The Kasurigama, it has jumped up to about $10, and my advice is to, unless you need it, just hold off. Maybe it'll drop back down. But if you need it, or if you want it, you go Ariana Grande that thing. The next card that we went over in the last video was Serenity, and this was actually the Classic 6th edition, which, again, in the last video I tried to mention that folks would, they go in and they see a version of a card that has, it's a newer printing, but it has an old printing that is near the same price or just a little bit more, and then you get a price increase real fast. If you can catch it, you can get it on the good end of that. So number 10 was Tempered Steel. It was a Double Masters reprint, and it's at $250 right now. So it'd be a good pickup. Number 9 was Kami of the Crescent Moon, and his all-time low was at $5. So he's possibly headed back up. It could be from just the Kamigawa set that's coming out, but he's a very, very popular commander, and he's a sexy boy. So number 8 is Goblin Char Belcher, and it is from Moradin, and it is sitting at about $3.50. It's a combo enabler for sure, and I think that it was mentioned not too long ago on maybe Gavin Verhey's YouTube Good Morning Magic channel. But the next card that I had trouble looking for was Sliver Legion, and it's from the Future Sight set, and it has gone up about 7%, which for a card that is already at $25-30, it's a significant increase there. It was sitting at about $150, so nothing near what it was. It just tanked like big time after the reprint in Time Spiral Remastered, and that's one set that I didn't get to open enough of. And I think that a lot of folks can probably say that. Number 6 was Jester's Cap. And Jester's Cap, it's a classic. It's out of 5th edition. That's the copy that's going up. But it's over time you can see that it's consistently it's got a good upward trend. So Monvali Ooze, I completely butchered that name. But I think that the number 5 after Jester's Cap was actually Thrantome. I had a long time finding that. But Thrantome, it jumped up like some big money there. $9. Like, wow, guys, $9. Money doesn't really matter when it comes to Magic cards. Art's awesome. And the Thrantome is in Weatherlight, and it is reserve list, and it is under $3. So it just kind of makes sense. Again, this Monvali Ooze, he's sitting at like $2 right now. So hoo ha ha, go buy this card maybe if you want to. So let's skip forward a bit. The next card that I had on my little list here from all the movement and fun was the Senastian Falcon or Senastian Falconer. I probably said it better the first time, but if you can't hear anything. So it's legends, gives you mana. I mean, it costs 5, but she has a big pendant. Artwork's cool. It jumped up at the beginning of 2021 above $20, and now you're sitting at 9. Not a bad deal. So number 2 was very interesting in a card that I really like, and that is it was in Tomb, and it's search your library for a card and then put that card into your graveyard and then shuffle your library. So if you got graveyard shenanigans and stuff like that, you can definitely use it on that. If you notice right here, back in 2020, after around core set 2021, it started going up. I think I was able to nab one at that time, and think about that. You're getting it at $13, and then it's jumping all the way to $30-$40. A lot of that was a buyout, and the folks that did that sold them back off, and you can see that. And then that just keeps happening, and you can see right now there's a buyout possibly, and it seems like that might be what's happening. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. So alright, so then number 1 was Obscuring Haze. I went on and on about this one because it came in the Commander 2020 sets, or Commander sets, and that was the 5 decks from Ikoria, I believe. And you don't really think about it, but the people that buy them decks more often than not are probably keeping the cards for the deck, or they only have one so that they put it in another deck or something like that. But this is a good card, and until it gets a reprint, I could see that sticking. $20, which is wild, but that's 172% increase, by the way. So there was a lot of Innistrad double features and stuff like that, and you know, that was about it. I know this is real janky and inverted, but I guess it's on theme, or on brand. But I sure do appreciate everybody coming out, and I really appreciate the interaction and the comments and everything like that. And I really told my wife it's you know, I felt good being able to come and talk with you guys, and there's been some interaction with comments and things like that, and it's really, it's nice, it's refreshing. But remember, guys, the more positive things you say, the more positive things you'll hear. Have a good one.